Everyone talks about the weather. Wherever you look on America's modern farms, aluminum is on the job, helping the farmer do something about the weather. Aluminum for the farm is one more example of how Alcoa, since 1888, has continued to pioneer new uses for this vital metal. New uses of aluminum that mean better farms and better farming. The aluminum from the nation's first and leading producer, Alcoa, Aluminum Company of America.
Last week, Senator McCarthy appeared on this program to correct any errors he might have thought we made in our report of March 9th. Since he made no reference to any statements of fact that we made, we must conclude that he found no errors of fact. He proved again that anyone who exposes him, anyone who does not share his hysterical disregard for decency and human dignity and the rights guaranteed by the Constitution, must be either a communist or a fellow traveler. I fully expected this treatment. The senator added this reporter's name to a long list of individuals and institutions he has accused of serving the communist cause. His proposition is very simple. Anyone who criticizes or opposes Senator McCarthy's methods must be a communist. And if that be true, there are an awful lot of communists in this country. For the record, let's consider briefly some of the senator's charges. He claimed, but offered no proof, that I had been a member of the industrial workers of the world. That is false. I was never a member of the IWW, never applied for membership. The senator charged that Professor Harold Laski, a British scholar and politician, dedicated a book to me. That's true. He is dead. He was a socialist. I am not. He was one of those civilized individuals who did not insist upon agreement with his political principles as a precondition for conversation or friendship. I do not agree with his political ideas. Laski, as he makes clear in the introduction, dedicated the book to me not because of political agreement, but because he held my wartime broadcast from London in high regard, and the dedication so reads. I believed 20 years ago, and I believe today, that mature Americans can engage in conversation and controversy, the clash of ideas, with communists anywhere in the world without becoming contaminated or converted. I believe that our faith, our conviction, our determination are stronger than theirs, and that we can compete and successfully, not only in the area of bombs, but in the area of ideas. I have worked with CBS for more than 19 years. The company has subscribed fully to my integrity and responsibility as a broadcaster and as a loyal American. I require no lectures from the junior senator from Wisconsin as to the dangers or terrors of communism. Having searched my conscience and my files, I cannot contend that I have always been right or wise, but I have attempted to pursue the truth with some diligence and to report it, even though, as in this case, I had been warned in advance that I would be subjected to the attentions of Senator McCarthy. We shall hope to deal with matters of more vital interest to the country next week. Good night and good luck.
In the last analysis, the senator was perched on the television high dive and all prepared to make a resounding splash. He jumped beautifully, but he neglected to check first where he was going to land. It must have been something of a shock to discover that Mr. Murrow had drained the water out of the pool.
Is that the Times?
Yeah,
Gould?
it's Jack Gould at the Times.
Wow, he's a hell of a writer. I'll tell you that.
He is
Hire him away from the Times.
We can afford him.
Stanton's got a public
The
representative.
Senate's investigating McCarthy.
What?
The Army's charging that McCarthy and Cohn exercised undue pressure to get preferential treatment for Shine. Let's talk to Crichton down at the Sun.
You have a second source?
There's not a second source, but this is coming out on the wire in 2 hours.
Who's heading up the investigation?
Well, it's not going to be McCarthy.
Are you really?
Call somebody at the Washington Post. Second source.
Hey, it's Palmer Williams for Jack Thompson.
The Senate's investigating McCarthy.
There's an added bit of comedy to this whole story. The committee cannot convene for several days because Senator McCarthy has a slight case of laryngitis, and he must recover in the desert air. But Stevens is going after him, and it looks like Joe Welch. They're going to allow each side to call witnesses and be privy to other testimony.
Hey, Fred, we still have the meeting when I get back?
We're going to go talk to Thompson. No, thanks, Jack. All right.
Brady, we're a hit. Right up there with Howdy Doody, huh?
Can I have an outlet sideline, please?
Check this.
Yeah, pass that line, please. 76. Murray Hill 3. Thank you. 1276.
Some